is? It's your boy Tunchi, and this is Ybe Tv. Today I'm gonna go in on a freestyle note, and we're gonna talk about some winter driving tips for 2017 and 18 winter. But first, you already know we gotta pay some bills. Hit me up at www.ybetv.org, and you already know we're gonna hit you back with an answer after you send the question. Go to the Ask Tune tab right at the bottom. You just go to Ask Tune, write in your name, the name that you want to be called. Let me make sure I make that very important. The name that you want to be called. If you on the run and you want to ask about bookies, make sure you name yourself Dylan Roof or not Dylan Roof. No, I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. Mr. Red Hat. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to be called, make sure you name yourself that. So there we go. Let's talk about winter driving. All right, the sick thing about winter driving is a few things that I'm going to give you tips on about winter driving, and it's like this. When you driving out there and you on that road, number one, when you driving through a whiteout or you driving and you know it's ice on the road, first thing that you want to do is make sure you're paying attention. Get off the phone, try not to be text messaging, quit trying to Facebook, don't try to return no emails because you need to be alert. That's first and foremost. Now, secondly, don't be the fastest truck on the road. Now, what I be paying attention to is it's a lot of drivers out here that be like, they be rolling. I'm talking about they be getting it in. They be rocking and rolling. And you see them doing about 65, and you be like, man, it's nice snow out here, and they pushing through 65. And you not feeling comfortable keeping up with them. So you say, if they doing it, I'm going to push it on up to 67 because I need to get to my appointment. That's how you end up in a ditch, because a lot of them might end up in a ditch. So what you do is you say, you know what, I'm going to roll at about 57, 58. That's a decent, what's her name? And I can let them be the dummy that's going to show me what's going to happen out there. If these roads is not safe, I'm definitely going to learn it from when they crash. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the next things you could do. The next thing that you could do as far as winter driving tips is make sure you're watching the forecast. You definitely want to make sure that you're watching the forecast, because if you out here and they say it's going to be this temperature or it's going to be freezing cold, you could just say, you know what, I'm not about to deal with this and I'm going to pull over. Make sure you stay fueled. Make sure you stay fueled when you're watching these forecasts too, because like when you go into companies like CR England, when you go to a company like CR England, you really make money off watching your fuel, and you be trying your best to push your fuel to capacity, boy. I swear to God, you be trying to make sure that fuel go, and you be, when it's coming to the end of the week, you be trying to be on E. Do you think that's wise if you're about to be in Pennsylvania, where you know it's not a lot of places to get diesel, and you're going to be in the middle of nowhere, and it say it's going to be 13 below zero that night, and you don't want to risk running out of fuel because you're going to have to idle that truck because you don't want that diesel to gel up. But you say, you know what, I'm going to run my bunk heater. For the people that don't know what a bunk heater is, it's a little heater that sit on the bottom of your bed. You want to sit and run your bunk heater. Now, you sleeping in the middle of the night, it's all toasty, and your diesel gel up. It's 13 below zero, and your diesel gel up, or you run out of diesel in the middle of nowhere because you're trying to be cheap and not run your truck, and now it's starting to get cold. Guess what? You sitting in the middle of nowhere calling for road service, hoping that they make it there before your butt freeze to death. You know what I'm saying? So be careful with that. Go ahead, make sure you keep 20, 30 gallons in that truck at all times. If you're going to be up there in Wyoming and you know it ain't going to be nowhere, make sure you get that extra 20, 30 gallons to make sure you can make it through the night, and don't be scared to idle. Idle that truck. Care if you is that owner operator. It's better to wake up dead than wake up alive than wake up freezing. Believe me, and listen, I done got through that firsthand. I went through that trying my best to be cheap, trying to keep my bottom line low, and man, I woke up, it was so damn cold, it didn't make no sense. I tried to start the truck, it didn't start. We sitting in there freezing, we froze for a whole hour waiting on road service, and I'm like, I would never do that again. So I'm just giving you a few tips for winter driving. Make sure you keep some diesel. Don't ever be the fastest truck on the road. Make sure you watch the conditions. Do not be distracted while you're driving. And last but not least, stay alert, pay attention, and when you do not feel comfortable driving, ain't no load worth your life. I don't give a fuck what percentage it pay. You already know it's your boy Tunchi, and if you don't want to end up in a box, think outside of it. Ybe.
Drug dealing and killing is going on in my town. It don't take a killer to kill or a driller to drill. See, just being yourself is the definition of real.